Hi everybody, Tristan's here. Welcome to Trist Time. First off, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers all over the world. Everything. You all the queens today. Most importantly, all your kids. I know all your kids have gotten y'all so many good gifts. You know, from small children to your middle children or to your grown up ones and everything else. Because believe me, you guys deserve nothing but the best. All right, because all of you just like are the queens almost every single day. After all the sacrifices and all the love and everything you do for all the children, for all your kids and everything. Most importantly, I know there's a lot of y'all who don't have mothers and everything, or some of y'all might have lost your mother and everything else. But I just want y'all to know that if you did lose your mother, always remember your mother is still with you in your heart and in your spirit and everything else. I know you might always say you can't go on without your mother, but that's not true. Because as long as you're here, your mother is always going to be here. So the thing is, there. As for the people, ones who don't have mothers or something happened, or mostly there are a lot of mothers that give their kids away up for adoption because they couldn't take care of them. Sometimes, usually, things happen that sometimes we all wish we could change, but we can't. But we should always remember there are certain people, there's a lot of women and a lot of adults around all over the world who do want to show children that they can be loved and everything when you give them a chance. Sometimes that's why a lot of kids from adopt are getting adopted and always given a home to be sheltered in. You know, not all family can come from blood. Okay, love is endless, but as long as you show that child love and everything, then that child is your child. So basically, my story is about celebration of Mother's Day and what it truly means. And I hope you guys like this. Story is called Happy Mother's Day from Shirley Temple. Small child who is a prime example of how you should love a child. Hi, queens, but as we kids like to call you, mothers. Today is your day as we celebrate everything about you, because you bring new life to this world, and they are God's angels that you call your kids. When you become a mother, it changes your whole life, and it's a blessing because the moment you hold your child, it feels like you've never loved anything like that in your life. And trust me, there's nothing like when you see your child for the first time and you hold him or her. It's like new energy pouring out of you. It really does. It's something else, I tell you. Now, and you never want to miss every single moment in your child's life. All you wonderful mothers sacrifice so much for your kids, and all of you should be treated so special today. But not just today, but every single day. I know y'all want your kids to be babies forever. And believe me, trust me, I don't usually blame you because when it comes to children, when they babies, they're so adorable, they're so precious. You just can't help but just keep on playing with them and keep on loving them when they're babies. But as you know, time really flies, and most times they might not need you if they used to. But that's never true. They will always need their mother. Your love for your kids will always be special because your name was the first name they ever spoken. You held their hands first time they walked. When they were sick, it didn't matter how late it was at night, you stayed up to make sure they get better. And believe me, y'all never, you never stop. Because whenever they're sick, you just don't care how late it is. You don't care if you have to go to work the next day. You always make sure your kid is okay and make sure they feel better. They will always need you because as queens, y'all have wisdom. Whenever they are down, you pick them back up. Whatever they do in life, good or bad, you never give up on them. Because it's true. You should never give up on someone you love, especially your children. Because your children are your life. The title mother is the name of God through the hearts of all children. Always cherish the title Mom, because your kids are your legacy. Which of course they are. Because your kids are definitely your legacy. Because, you know, time is short. But whenever your time comes, always know your kids will always carry on your legacy. No matter what. So I speak for all the kids around the world when I say, mothers, we love you all. You are the queens of our lives and in our hearts. And to the mothers in heaven, now if you have a mother in heaven, say, I do, and leave a heart. And everything. You are gone, but never forgotten. Your legacy lives on through your children here on earth. God rest your souls, and you will always be the queens of the families for eternity. Rest well, our angels and queens. Now, as you all know, no matter what, you should never in your life forget to tell your mother how much you love her. Because trust me when I tell you, you only get one mother in this lifetime. So you should always cherish her, and you always should treat her very special every single day, every single week, every single month, and every single year. Because she took care of you when you were a baby, and she took care of you when you were kids. And trust me, when our time is coming up and she gets old, it's your turn to take care of her and everything else. The same way she took care of you, you have to do the same for her. Alright, because trust me when I tell you, you never want to let go of her, you never want her to leave this world, but when that time comes, you have to be ready for it. But remember, always, you give her lots of hugs, you give her lots of kisses, you give her so much love, and you tell her I love you every single day, and everything else, alright? Always do that, okay? Because if you don't do that, then basically you're going to miss out on a lot of things you should have told her. Believe me, it happens to so many and everything else. You don't want that to happen to you. But I hope you guys enjoyed that story. To all the mothers, as always, happy Mother's Day. You guys are truly a blessing of this earth and in this world and everything. Believe me, all of y'all deserve to wear that crown, because y'all are always going to be the queens in your kids' lives and in their hearts and souls. Nothing but endless love for all of you. God bless you. To me, to all your children, and to all the mothers in heaven, we all love you. God bless you.